Good morning, lovely prackies. I'm coming to you very, very early this morning from a beautiful beachside apartment on the Gold Coast. So I'm still a bit sleepy. Queensland is actually an hour behind us, northern New South Welshwomen. So I'm here. And why am I here? I am here because I have a 14-year-old that has been having a really challenging year. She has, like many of us, has been riding the wave of what is going on in the world, and obviously that is on top of being 14. So we, when we got on top of things, we decided that this would be part of what we would do to come and do something special. So I'm here with her and her friend. Now, teenagers like toddlers, they kind of share a couple of things. Now we can go down the track of bad-mouthing them and whinging about them and doing all of the things. Or, and yes, there are moments of intense frustration, but there's also moments where we can actually learn something from them. So us adults, we have this incredible way of overcomplicating everything. We will take an idea and we will strangle it. We will take an idea and we will pick it apart and we'll work out all the reasons why we can't do it. We will take something that we're thinking about doing and look at all the negatives and look at why we couldn't do it. Or we could just get our clothes and throw them in a bag and go away for the weekend. And that is exactly what I watched my daughter do. So she came home from school and it was like, okay, we've got to get ready because I don't want to be up here in the middle of the night. So she got a bag and she threw all of her stuff in and she got a toothbrush and all of her clothes. There's a million items of clothes for a 2-night stay away. But she was ready. And there's so much to learn from that. And it was a very interesting process to watch myself as an adult. I decided I wanted to do the same, and I could feel my brain going, but what about this and what about that? And I should make sure I've left this note for my husband and done this for our 10-year-old and blah, 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 blah. And the reality was that what I needed to do, everything else was sorted. It wasn't like I was leaving things in the lurch. But what I just needed to do was put my own clothes in a bag, grab my own toothbrush. I had to make sure we had a couple of towels and things like that. But that was it. And, even as we got in the car, and it was a bit of an experiment, and I did this, and even as we got in the car and we left, I went, is it that easy? Is it, hang on. You almost, when things are a bit easy and you almost kind of pat yourself down to check if, is this really happening? Is it really this easy? So, yeah, that was my musing and that was my learning from Miss 14. So then obviously, because I love my business, I started thinking about the internal dialogue that goes on with running a business. Now that's either my business of teaching you guys physical examinations or your guys' business of helping other people heal, which is teaching them and giving them the tools to heal themselves, because we don't heal them, they heal themselves, and we know that. And it's exactly the same. So there could be all of this dialogue, all of this stuff, all to tick of all of the things. Or there could just be me going, I help people help people. And for you guys, it is very much the same. So what would it look like to just show up and start using these physical exams? I asked my members yesterday actually when I was on the Zoom call with them, what is it that's stopping you from doing the physical examinations? And there were a lot of valid reasons there were that we addressed. And I think once you address what you need to address, it's time to just move on and do it. And that's where we can learn a lot from toddlers and teenagers. So I'm going to finish my coffee and sit and enjoy the beautiful, cool morning that is Queensland at the moment before it gets really hot. Have a wonderful weekend, and I really look forward to connecting with you again soon.